Good evening, Lane Middle School students, staff, and parents. Principal Matt Haren from Lane Middle School, the Viking Nation, coming to you tonight post FWCS's press conference about what the coming school year will look like. And, there was a lot to take in, a lot to digest from what Dr. Daniel said. Learning's going to look drastically different than it has in the past, particularly in our secondary level schools. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have a lot of specifics and details to share with you right now. I'm still digesting a lot of what we've heard here this evening, and I've even heard some of this in preliminary discussions or committees over the past couple of weeks. Although the finalized plan, hey, this is something that we're all finding out about together, and we just have to be ready to move forward and work together to figure this all out. So, I can't give you a lot of specifics right now, and I'm not going to get into a lot of the specific details. I'm going to wait until the coming days as I share more information in smaller bits and pieces for some of those specifics. Right now, I just wanted to be able to come on and assure you that, hey, we are flat out excited to be back going to school as we start August 10th. And I've got a lot of staff, a lot of teachers. We're ready to see the kids. We're ready to see your kids and ready to be interacting with them and participating in that learning together. Whether you're selecting to do that remote learning option fully, or you're going to select to do that hybridized rotation day option. No matter what, we're going to be able to interact with your students on a daily basis from what it sounds like. And there's going to be a lot of benefits to that. We're going to make this as much of a dynamic year as we can for your students. The schooling experience needs to be that. It has to be that way to engage our kids, to engage our teachers, so that we can help prepare them for what's to come, which for your students is the next grade level for high school and beyond, whether they move directly into the workforce or head to college and then to the workforce. We're here to support that learning to prepare kids to be active citizens, um, and and really get their progress, their goal setting, and make those achievable as we move into this year. And so, as I sit here out on my back porch, and again, I'm just processing through what we've heard about what the school year is going to look like. There's a lot of work. I'm not going to sugarcoat. There's going to be a lot of work that has to happen for our schools, our administrators, and our staff as we head into the next 3.5 weeks before our school begins August 10th. But I can tell you that whatever product is coming out for your kids and their education, it's going to be great and it's going to be a worthwhile experience. And so I say to you, welcome to the Viking Nation, and we're ready to have your kids with us as we begin school August 10th. Um, I also wanted to take this time, other than to just assure you about the excitement for this upcoming school year, and that obviously we've got some things we're still working through, but to reinforce that so much of this is probably might be overwhelming to you. You might be experiencing a range of feelings about, what the plan is. And no matter what you're feeling, it's okay. Know that feelings are never wrong. Now, how we react after with those feelings can be. But one of the things I want to just assure you of is that if you can, if you need to, if you want to reach out, we got to hear from you. We got to know your mindset. We got to know your thoughts. And I can't say I can answer all your questions. I can certainly listen, and I can certainly be a sounding board for you, and assure you about what the plan is and how we're going to help provide services to any of our kids coming in. But please communicate, whether that's via Let's Talk, whether that's a phone call to our office at 260-467-4400 to talk to administrator or office staff or teacher as the year comes up, or whether it's through an email. We want to hear from you. That communication is essential as we head into this new year of what learning is going to look like, because it's never looked like this before. So please communicate with us. That's a plea from me. That is a necessity that we have to have for the upcoming school year. And finally, the last things I wanted to be able to share was some reminders, and that is that our online registration located at fortwayneschools.org, top link right on the front page there, that needs to be completed by this Friday, July 17th, if you're going to do that, by noon. If you have any questions, again, call our office, email, or go through Let's Talk, There's access codes that are sometimes needed. If you need that access code, we can provide that to you. Just give us a call. We'll have people on hand to answer those phone calls over the next day and a half as you need them. And then secondly, if you don't make it into the online registration, there will be times and days next week, the 23rd, 24th, and then that following Monday, I believe is the 27th, that there will be drive-through times where you will be able to drive through our parking lot. We'll just hand out that registration information. You'll fill out the parking lot, and then you'll be able to turn it back in and be there'll be more information I'll send out about that. But those are the couple of reminders I wanted to give out tonight. Again, I just want to be able to touch base right after that announcement with everybody. I'll be sending out a robocall tomorrow as well for those of you that, or for those people that aren't seeing the actual YouTube video that I'm putting forth. And you can look forward to more communications in the coming days as we prepare for school, giving you more tidbits of information to prepare you and your student for what this upcoming school year will look like and their experience at Lane Middle School. But again, let me end by saying this: we're excited to see your kids, and excited to get back to the real job of learning and the real experience of learning here at FWCS. Thanks, everybody. Have a good evening, and you'll be hearing from me.